All right, we are live. Here we go. Here we go. What up, what up? This is the motherfucking Beat Table with NAJ, where we interview producers and beat makers and find out why and how they do what they do. And right here we got
Naj Ahead.
Naj Ahead. That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, I've been hearing this guy for a few months now, and just like every other producer that comes through here, I definitely enjoy what I'm hearing, and I'm a super fan, and you're insane on the MPC, bro.
Man, thank you.
But that's not the only machine that you use, right?
Primarily, yes.
That's the only one you use. Okay, because I thought I seen you on something else, but maybe I was mistaken.
Well, nothing good to know. Early on, when I was doing my live sets, I was also tagging along the OG 404 that I would use to like.
That's probably what I seen. Yeah.
Yeah. So, shout out to Press Morris. I saw him doing one of his sets where he was playing the beats off the pads, like the SP, and I was like, "Oh, you could do that." And that's like the wave I've been on ever since. And so, shout out to him for introducing that to me.
Hell yeah! So where's Naj Ahead from? Where are you from?
I am LA native, born and raised. I grew up in mid city LA. You know what I'm saying? There's some names from mid city. I mean, Merce, of course, Living Legends.
Yeah.
People Under the Stairs. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Double K. You know what I'm saying? So that's the area that I grew up in. I mean,
nice.
For like the first 10 years, I was over on like Pico and Fairfax side, and then from there I moved a little east towards like Pico and La Brea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah, that's what's up. And that's where you're at when you're like in your teenage years?
Yes. Yep.
How was it? How was it like growing up right there? Like,
I feel like I was blessed to be in a situation where like wasn't like didn't grow up poor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was in the foster care.
Oh.
I was so you know what I mean. So I was in there from like when I was 10 until I emancipated into the system. And shout out to my foster mom, Rose.
Yeah.
She definitely kept me safe and out of trouble.
Blessings.
And so I knew I was aware of like the gang activity and that type of stuff, but I just was fortunate to never be drawn to that, and
nice.
not put in a situation where like trying to put me on a set or something.
Yeah. No, that's cool. And in that era of like you growing up, were you introduced to music at an early age to where you were like, what is this?
Oh, absolutely. So, I can't confirm this, but I've always believed that my mother was listening to music when I was in her womb.
I would say so, because I think that's a definite. I think that's a confirmed, because I think all moms, no matter what situation, no matter what's going on, I think that was like a relaxation while being pregnant, is listening to some kind of rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's a confirm right there.
So like, and she definitely played a major role in my musical taste.
Nice.
Growing up, I would remember her recording songs off the radio and playing her tapes,
like old school tape deck, like
okay, I had like the realistic stereo system joint back in the day.
Damn.
And so after a while, I kind of started mimicking her. I started getting my own tapes. I started recording my songs that I liked off the radio. Yeah. And then I think she got tired of me using her stereo, so she bought me a boombox so I wouldn't, interfere with what she had going.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's dope. So, like, like knowing that, like, what would you say was like the first time you heard hip hop?
I was definitely introduced to hip hop at an early age. My mother, she listened to hip hop. She was more into like, the R&B, but I was around when K Day was on AM radio.
Damn.
So that was my introduction.
Yeah,
And,
K-Day.
they would play stuff like The Show by Dougie Fresh or, like all kind of joints. And so that was like, wow, what is this? And I was definitely a fan. Like,
Damn, that's dope that you actually was listening to K-Day, because I hear stories. I think I heard them as well, but I don't remember. But I hear stories about when they were AM, and it was like they were the only ones that was playing like that dope hip hop shit.
oh yeah, they would play like everything, like East Coast stuff, West Coast
Yeah,
stuff. Like it was,
exactly. Because all the other radio stations were just doing like what was popular as usual.
right.
You know what
And
I'm
there
saying?
wasn't even really like back then. There really wasn't a hip hop format. Like Power
Yeah.
106 wasn't hip hop like back then.
Yeah,
they were
that's what I'm
like
saying.
playing like electronic music and stuff. So
Yeah.
so I remember all that, man. And
That's crazy. So like falling for hip hop at that moment, like let's fast forward. Like when did you say like, you know what? I've already been listening to this and I'm already liking it. Like when did you say like, you know what? Like I'm going to start making beats.
okay. So I have to backtrack just a little bit because me getting into beats was actually out of necessity as someone who was rapping and needed beats. So I actually got into music like rapping, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
really? First?
Yeah, I got into rapping first.
Oh shit. So how old were you when you started rapping?
So I started like around when I was 12. And my teacher caught wind. I guess she saw me like writing rhymes in class or whatever. So she was like, "Oh, why don't you perform in front of the class?" So I performed in front of the class. Like only two people liked it. One of them being the teacher. And so I pivoted off from rapping. I started kind of writing like hilarious poetry type stuff.
Yeah.
And like everyone was eating that up. So then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna do this for a while. But the point where like hip hop really was like, okay, this is it, was like around seventh grade. Because I would listen to the radio, and you would hear the stuff playing on the radio, but then
Yeah.
like, during the nighttime, as it got later, especially on the weekend, they would start playing stuff that you wouldn't normally hear on the radio.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, wait, what is this? I don't hear this on the radio during, what? So by that time, back then there was like four major shows that I would tune into. So there was Friday Night Flavors. I remember the Baker Boys. You know what I'm saying?
The Baker Boys.
And shout out to Fantastic Four. I definitely tapped in during that time. I remember back when the Beat had the joint with Mike Nardone and I want to say King M's. They were actually kind of going on at the same time on Friday nights.
Yeah.
And then Saturday nights, of course, was the Wake Up Show.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then Sunday nights was We Came From Beyond with Mike Nardone.
Hey.
That was my whole weekend.
The
You know
Wake
what
Up
I'm saying?
Show? Oh my
Man.
God.
Legendary stuff, you know what I'm saying?
That's where I heard the illest, bro. I was like, man, like I never like really cared too much about rapping. I was always into making beats, but I was like, if I'm a rapper, like I wanna freestyle on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just crazy. So did you ever rap over your own beats?
So my bad. Just to finish off the story where I got to the beat making, I was actually working with a guy. He was the producer. I was rapping. We were supposed to work on the EP. He kind of had to step away, had like some personal stuff that he was dealing with, but it left me without being able to, continue recording and doing songs. I'm like, I need beats. So, fortunately, my boy, Droop the Scoop, my other homie, I guess the last name he went by was Dusty Loops. We all pitched in. We got a MPC 2000, and that was back in like maybe towards the end of 2001, and that was pretty much where it was like, okay, now I can,
Gotta start making your own shit, huh?
yeah. And then before I forget, definitely shout out to my cousin Mark who taught me how to use the MPC back when he owned the 3000.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So 2001. But okay, so then at that point you were like, I'm gonna have to rap over, I'm gonna have to make my beats, I'm gonna have to rap. So did you start getting into the engineering part as well?
I never really got deep into the engineering. I did take like a couple of recording classes at West LA back in the day. Wasn't really as hands on as I would have liked it to be.
Yeah.
But it was still informative, you know what I'm saying? But up to now, I've just been just trusting my ears.
Nice.
And, I mean, people have been, telling me that they like the stuff. So I feel like, okay, I guess I'm doing something
You're
right.
good. Yeah, you're
maybe,
like, I'm good.
Maybe if I learned a little bit more and applied it, like I could get even better. But I know that'll come in time.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. You got to trust your ear. I mean, everybody wants you to have like that crispy ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like $150,000 studio sound, but it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
I'm doing with what we got. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and to be real honest with you, I like the raw shit.
Yeah, me too.
So it's like, I honestly, for the longest time, like, I'm like, is it grooving? I don't care if, the mids are like muddying everything or like, it's just like, nah, this goes. I don't care. Like, and even like how a lot of times, like, people, diehard fans who like hear the demo version of something and then they hear the final version and they don't like it as much because it's too clean.
Yeah, way too crispy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, I agree. So when was the last time you rapped? Like spit some bars.
I actually had spit some bars at the Poobah show that I did with shout out to Stoop Kid Inc. And I spit a verse up there. I wrote this song maybe over a year ago, but I haven't recorded it or released it yet.
No way.
I'm trying
we'll probably hear some bars tonight. Only on the beat table, baby. You know what I'm saying? We'll get Naj Ahead to spit some bars on his beats right now. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's what's up, man. Hell yeah. So like what would you say like really got you like inspired and to be like, you know what? I'm gonna just start making beats.
Well, I think I have a long list of like producers, legends that have inspired and definitely influenced my sound. I would probably start off with like Jay Dilla. I mean, back when he was even JD, like, because I was outside when he was like, working with Farside for Lab Cabin and like, the De La joints and, eventually linking up with Tribe and, forming the UMA and all that stuff. Like like witnessing that in real time and appreciating it and just being like, why isn't this dude like blowing up like at this point? Like, but big rest in peace to Jay Dilla. Like, I probably find some time to listen to his music like almost every day. Like, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Me too. But after him, definitely, Pete Rock, DJ Premier, Buck Wild, I know I'm like blanking on some names, but one of my maybe not so heralded names, but Sean J. Period, man, he had a pretty crazy run. Coming out with like Mos Def, Universal Magnetic, like that was.
Oh, he made
crazy.
the beat for that?
Yeah. When they dropped
that's
the 12
one of my favorite beats. I didn't even know that.
He did. It was like a 12-inch that had an A and a B. So it was Universal Magnetic and If You Can Hunt, You Can Hear. He did both of those joints.
Damn.
So
I didn't even know that. That's dope to find that out.
Yeah, so like listening to them growing up, because like even back then I was starting to pay attention to like the production credits. So I was like, "Ooh, this has DJ Premier. Okay, I'm gonna have to check
Yeah,
that out
hell
just
yeah.
off the strength of the name." Of course, and Q-Tip as well. Like I know people don't talk enough about him as a producer, but like I mean, Tribe is my favorite group. Like
Yeah,
so, it's like, and he was behind a lot of that magic. So
yeah.
man, big props to him.
He's like number two of my favorite producers, and RZA's the number one.
Okay.
But Q-Tip, I watched a documentary on I'm pretty sure it was on Netflix, where he was showing you like what records he used to sample and shit like that. I think it was the big documentary that they put out like before Fife passed when they were arguing and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. And he was showing like, like little clips of like when he was doing. I'm like, man, that guy's a fucking like he was a beast, bro.
Yeah,
That dude, and you're
absolutely.
right, he didn't get like the credit like that he deserved, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's produced a lot of tracks, man. That dude was I mean, an amazing fucking beat maker.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
what would you say like inspires you right now? Because I hear your sound right now and I'm pretty sure it wasn't the same like
Oh man, yeah. It would be like an exhaustive list of people, but if I had to name some people off top, shout out to, what I'm saying, we got Taki, Matty J, Who Knows, Press Morris. Um, See now I'm like, who else? DiBiase, of course. You know what I'm saying.
yeah.
And I mean maybe off in a more distant where I don't know him like that, but like Philo and Sam and um, things of that nature.
Hey, Large Professor shouted out DiBiase.
I saw that clip. That's crazy.
That's
That's
dope.
that's insane,
That's
man.
work right there.
Shout out to Lawrence Professor too.
Hell
Like I know
yeah.
I didn't mention his
Some
name,
OG
but
status, you know what I'm
you know
saying?
what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely.
And then cuz he named like his top like favorite producers, but then they asked him on the new tip, who would you say is like hitting right now? And that fool said DiBiase. I was like, hell yeah. I'm barely starting to know who DiBiase is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, damn, this dude's sick. And then for Large Professor to that, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's known about him for like a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To had mentioned him, but yeah, that's dope, man. I mean, that's everybody's goal, right?
Oh
To
yeah.
get mentioned by an OG. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
whether it's in your own neighborhood or over the internet. I mean, shit, that's the goal. To be recognized within your own community or worldwide.
Absolutely.
But that's insane, dude. So if I was to give you a blank check, okay, and you could go to any store, any website to purchase something, what would that something be? It stumbles everybody every
I
time.
know, right? I mean, to be real with you, like, I would probably just get a whole studio set up because you would be surprised at how little I use in my setup. And maybe not. Maybe you'll see, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess, like, he's just doing it with what he got. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But it would be nice to have like the monitors and have like the treatment set up the right way and
hell
have
yeah,
like the booth where you can just isolate that
yeah.
and I would love to like run a studio space and just create dope stuff.
Hell yeah, that's where it's at, bro.
And hopefully do it before the AI technology takes over the beat maker.
Man, fuck that technology, bro. Like that
Man,
shit. That shit's cool. Like if people need it, they need it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's still gonna want to go organic, dog. You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
so. I mean, I think people will start to realize, like, hey, you have like real life humans like creating this art versus something that you either give it like input and it'll like do everything for you. Like, that may be cool in some aspect, if you really know what you're doing and make something that can sound convincingly like it's not made with
I
AI.
I
But
feel like the only people that are gonna use that is the people that already had made it, and they're like, "Hey, we could get this AI to create you a fucking banger right now."
right,
But then there's a handful of underground cats like us that really appreciate like the music side of it, and is like, "Nah, I need a fucking raw ass beat. Like,
right,
I need that shit scraped up and fucking put together." You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know, Instagram, when you write on your story, it has AI write. Did you see that?
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. So when you do a story and you're about to type, it says AI write, and you just describe what you wanna put,
Oh
and it'll
wow,
fucking write it for you.
wow. Well,
Is that
hey,
insane?
we're in the future,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it's here. You know, like
That shit's insane, bro. I think that shit's dope, but I don't think everybody's gonna use it.
yeah, I don't think so either. But you know, there's definitely a market for it.
Yeah.
So
And they're saying that when AI makes you a beat, like you can use it for whatever. There's no licensing or nothing on it.
yeah, the record labels are gonna have a field day.
They're gonna be like, I need a Naj Ahead beat. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, all right, you
Naj
fucking
Ahead
make you a
type
Naj
beat.
Ahead type beat and shit.
Like, we don't need
That
you
shit,
anymore.
that's fucked up. Oh,
Nah.
that's what I heard. So they typed in AI. I need a Kendrick Lamar rapper on this beat, right? And it fucking did it, doing it sound exactly like it. Like does Kendrick get paid for that?
I highly doubt it.
No, right? Because it wasn't like him.
Right. Because it's like it'll take like the source and kind of process the information on how to get it to, you
Yeah.
know, but like they still have to get it from somewhere. It's not just
Yeah.
coming up with it on its own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. So, if I was to give you a plane ticket, right, to travel anywhere to work on your album, where would that destination be?
Ooh, okay. Um, you know, I'm just gonna go with what my first guest says, but I've definitely been wanting to visit Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I mean, just for like the crate digging alone, but also just, you know, to check out the culture and the customs and
Yeah.
the food and, you know what I'm saying, like being able to like observe people like in a country that's not America. Like
Yeah.
this is all I know for my whole life. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it'll be a different environment for sure.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You'll have some some string instruments, because I know they do a lot of string instruments. That shit'll
yeah.
be sick, dude.
Yeah. Come
That
back
shit'll
with
be
some,
sick.
like, I got this from Japan. Look what it
Yeah.
does.
Have you heard that girl on Instagram? Well, I'm pretty sure she's everywhere now, but I first seen her on Instagram, and she has that like lay down guitar thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it.
I don't remember the name, but I do.
Yeah,
know
I don't know
what
it's
you're
the
referring.
professional term for like that string instrument, but she was doing like Wu-Tang shit
Yeah,
while
yeah.
playing the native instrument, like the machine. I was like, fuck, these
That's crazy.
women are about to take over, man. We better be careful. They're gonna conquer the artists, the beat making industry and shit. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you
So
know.
yeah, big ups to all the girls that be making beats and shit, man. That's dope.
For sure.
But so seeing everything that you're doing, what would you like to tell everybody that's watching this?
Say that one more time. My bad.
Like everything that you've been doing, like what would you like to tell everybody that's about to watch this?
Oh, like everything that I've been like released and that
Yeah.
type of stuff. So, currently my most recent project I dropped is instrumental EP called It's out on Bandcamp right now, najahead.bandcamp.com. Was also honored to be a part of this compilation with the Beat Workers Union. You know, it's a group of talented individuals. Don't shoot me if I don't remember all your names off the head, but Simulated Sid, Strong Maurice, thank you. Grant Forturo, I might have screwed up your name, brother, my bad. And I know I'm missing someone right now. They're going to get me later, but it's all love, man. Y'all, it's a dope project. It's also out on Bandcamp, but it's under the Beat Workers Union Bandcamp page.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. That's what's up, man. So, yo, right here on the beat table, the main purpose of this is we want to hear some Naj Ahead beats. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, we're gonna have the pleasure of listening to some music. You know what I'm saying? What it is that you do. So this is the beat table. I am LAY, and this is Naj Ahead, and we'll be right back. All right?
All right.
Peace. All right. We are back from this break. All right, so check it out. So like I said, we're about to hear some Naj Ahead beats. Amazing producer right here, amazing beat maker. I really appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Man, thank you for having me.
This is the motherfucking beat table, baby. With LAY, we got Naj Ahead right here. So man, let it rip, bro.
All right. So for y'all, I'm gonna play a joint off my latest tape from and then a joint from my previous project called POV, and then I got a unreleased joint for y'all. So
hell yeah,
let's do it. All right.
hell yeah, that one. What is that voice saying in the background?
So
That shit had me zoned out on that shit. Like,
oh man, yeah. So actually, the whole thing behind this project was that I kind of took samples that like fairly familiar, some more popular than others, but this joint was Is It You, and that was Lee Rittenhour. So he didn't sing. I think he was playing the guitar, but like the dude was saying like I'm ready to run, something like that. And there's like I took different parts of it and kind of like, you know what I'm saying.
That voice in the back sounded dope, man. That show's dope.
Thank you.
Hell
so
yeah.
that was called Way Too Late, and then this joint I'm about to play right now is called Ride With Me, and it's off of POV. That's out on Bandcamp and streaming.
Hell yeah. Damn. Ooh. Damn. That one's epic.
Oh man, thank you.
That one needs to be placed in a movie.
Oh man,
Yeah.
man, I can hear it.
I could just see them plotting some shit over this beat right here. Like, yeah, we about to come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. You need to get some sync placement on that shit right there.
Oh man, thank you.
Hell yeah.
So this last joint I'm gonna play. Shout out to Duck World. You know what I'm saying? Duck Girl, Clopsy, B4 Lasers. I know. See, I'm on the spot right now, so I don't remember every name, but shout out to the whole Duck World crew, you know what I'm saying? They recently had a duck sauce sound kit that they put out for like a beat competition, you know what I'm saying? And I made a little something out of the kit, and
Hell yeah.
This is how it goes. Let's do it.
That's nice.
Oh, thank you.
I love how you lay your bass, dude.
Oh man,
Yeah, your bass is nice, man.
thank you. Yeah, for this and the follow-up beat, like everything was from the kit. I didn't use any synth sounds or anything.
Yeah, because I think that was the rules.
Yeah.
The rules was like you're not allowed to use anything but what's only on this kit.
Yep.
So and they had some good sounds because I made a beat from that shit too.
Yeah, nah, the sounds were dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could get real wicked with it.
Ooh. Yeah, and just so you guys know out there, I just today I interviewed Naj Ahead and I interviewed Kershaw the Don, and their phones did no justice. These producers are performers. Like they get down on the live shit. Like this whole phone shit is like, hell no, it does no justice. So trust me when I tell you that Naj Ahead is more of a performer than you just hearing his beats right now. So follow him on Instagram, and it's at Naj Ahead, right?
Yes, sir.
And NAJ
AHEAD.
And make sure you guys follow him so you guys see everywhere that he's going and where he will be at. And man, trust me, you got to see him perform because he's an amazing performer, man. Like he's way better in person. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like this phone ain't doing him no justice right now. Let me tell you, he's a monster. But yo, I appreciate you, bro.
Hey,
Thank
man.
you so much for coming through to the beat table.
Yes,
it was an honor. And like I said, I tell everybody, I know everybody's time is very precious. So when you give me your time, that shit means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So only at the beat table, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Selewa, and you are?
Naj Ahead.
Hey, because you definitely will nod your head to this dude's beats. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. We out, baby. It's the motherfucking beat table.
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Peace.
At the end of me, oh baby,